Hey Gappies, I'm Gappie and welcome back to a new YouTube video. Today's video is the director's commentary about my last uploaded full project, Le Gappie Macabre. In this video I will be talking about the storyline, the decoration, the gameplay and everything that I made in the level, the Gappie Macabre, the references, everything that happens in the level. And of course how I made it. So this is not a tutorial, this is just like a showcase to feature Le Gappie Macabre, but just a little bit me telling about it. So see it as a director's commentary. Okay, so I got it here. There it is. Le Gappie Macabre by Gappie. I'm using the recorded version of the what I made and what I put on YouTube. This is the recorded video. So yeah, Le Gappie Macabre is a desert theme. I don't know why. I started with this part with the saw blades, made a little ship part, and yeah, it had some really hard flying, like going up and all the way down and all the way up. So some really tricky and precise flying with the ship. I had a design for dunes. The colors were first a lot more yellowish, but after some feedback I saw that the color could better be a little bit brownish or a little bit more orange. So that's what this is. So the saws move up and down, which creates some kind of path. It is here with a trail, so you can just follow the dots and be entirely safe. The block design had a lot of trouble with that too, but I found out just some rocks, this is supposed to be a crack from the special block design, but I just use it randomly here, and those tiny particles to look a little bit like sand. And yeah, this is supposed to be wood. And just like those saws are also used in Dune by the level made by Serpunch. So that's why Serpunch is also in the dedication. So thanks for the ID, Serpunch. Might actually see the rays on the background here, which is the some kind of sun. I also made a really big tumbleweed thingy here. It's just floating across the screen. Just some little details. Also the cactus here, you can see that it's sliced. It is sliced and it falls. So let's replay that. So everyone can see. Focus on the cactus. Swoosh. So it is, of course, the boss fight in this level is Le Gappie Macabre, which is the desert Gappie. So like a different version of the normal Gappie, because I'm Gappie, and then this mushroom is Gappie. Really, so some lore happening here. So yeah, but his weapon is a skite, like the thing, the stick with the blade, like the Grim Reaper has. So that's also the reference with Macabre. I first thought Macabre meant weird or like not out of the ordinary, because it is, of course, a big reference to La Danse Macabre, which is the Just Shapes and Beats boss fight level with the song La Danse Macabre. And that boss has also a skite as weapon. So I really like that design of having a spinning skite, which is also visible, or you can see it in the boss fight later in the level. But yeah. So I thought Macabre meant just weird, but it meant something according to death. So yeah, I did not expect that. So, but I still kept it that way because, of course, the weapon is a reference to the weapon of the Grim Reaper, which is also just with death. So Macabre, and so he sliced with the skite. He sliced the cactus, so that's why the cactus falls. The original description of the level also had something with that desert Gappie was scouring around the desert and slicing up cacti. That was the description at first, but didn't make the cut. And the second part Oh boy, it's lagging. But yeah, I really hate fake orbs. But I thought I had to make it a hard level, so I just put in some really obvious don't click orbs, even with a red cross in them. Like, it is quite obvious, don't click the orbs. Also like gears, so gears standing still here. It's also, this background has also gears in the background. Looks really cool. And just like the piano sounds. I could think nothing more about it than just a dash orb. Like, the dash orb holding it is the perfect music to gameplay thing. Perfect. Let's go. Also the same block design. Snake, big snake, like just a desert snake. Deserts had also snakes, and I like the snake design. So as you can see here, it starts with those spikes. I removed those spikes. I could not, didn't have the energy and the motivation to re-record it because I updated it and I removed these spikes. So the level is a lot more fun now. So when I'm recording this, when I'm talking now, the level has already been updated and it's a lot better. So you can forget these spikes. This is the temple part. A long time ago I made on my phone, on Geometry Dash, a level called Temple Time. It had the same song as one of the boss fight levels with the Maui statue. Like Moira. He also made a sequel. I don't know who made it, Elliot or something. But like, yeah, I used that song and I called it Temple Time. Looked really cool, but yeah, it got lost on my phone. So still always wanted to make a temple. Also made like an animation for the fire. Looks really cool. And of course, a lot of pits you don't want to go in. So don't click the orb because you don't want to end there. And like, it's a tough route. Also, if you want to get the skulls, 3 skulls is 3 coins, so every skull is a coin. Be sure to hold from here so you don't click that and hit the spike, and so you do a full jump. Of course, I love asymmetrical dual gameplay, so I decided why not have one here. So yeah, also those spikes here, they have been made smaller to make this part, because those I died a lot on this spike. But yeah, I made the gameplay a lot more fun. But like, yeah, there are jumping indicators, so this part should not be too hard. And now we're getting on to the sandstorm part. So this is a cool part. I made a lot of those things. Move them a little bit to the right. And then let them fly to the left. Also made all these particles and let it like a mega circle. And then let it spin around. So it looks a little bit like a sandstorm. And of course I made an overlay for the over everything and made it pulsate a little bit, so it looks like it's getting less visible. And also there's a trail, so it shouldn't be too hard. Robot gameplay is a little bit tricky, but it's still cool. This was normally just some platforms and not the pink orb, but I changed it to a pink orb because like I wanted to do an extra jump in here. Also, to get the coin here, you always have to click this green orb really late. This is the cave part, by the way. And you have to click this orb, which will make the gameplay different. Like, you can just use the normal route, which is just going up here. Yeah, so normally you have to click here, but I don't click and fall into the block there. What's this? So you just saw that I went through that block and grabbed the skull. So you can just, here's a question mark, barely visible. You can pass through this block and just go on. Normally you have to click here, don't click that one, and then click the black orb. It's really cool. A little bit of a cave part. Also here, the lasers are speed arrows. I wanted to make a part with a lot of speed changes, and I did. And yeah, hold up, am I still recording? I am still recording. Perfect. So the background lasers are the speed arrows. I made them invisible, but you can see the lasers, so it's doable. Also, as one of my siblings for background decoration, I really did not know. I made palm trees, like 500 objects each, like big palm trees. They look really cool. This is like the bouncy part. It wasn't like that at first, but this has the Sphinx at the background. This is like a disco part then. I didn't know what to add in the background, so I asked one of my siblings and they said like, yeah, Egyptian. Oh, yeah, the Sphinx. Now I was like, hey, that's a good idea. So I made a background Sphinx and made it like bounce on the beat of the music. Still felt a little bit empty, so I added 2 big subwoofers for the Sphinx to enjoy the music. Also, this is kind of an oasis part, and here he is. Desert Gappie. Scarf and Skite. I use the word scarf and skite because they both start with the letters S and C. It just sounds so amazing. Scarf and skite. Perfect. So palm trees with coconuts. The problem was that I made this part at first. And let's check this part out first. Okay, so this is the coin route. You have to go up here, then through the sandcastle and do some really weird jumps. But I made the palm trees, but the coconuts were not visible, like they were too high. So I had to make a coin route, which elevated the level. So yeah, if you go up with the player, the entire screen moves up too. So then you would be able to see the top leaves and the coconuts. And of course you're chasing Desert Gappie. And there he goes. Desert Gappie just dives into the water. I made it spikes into the water. I was going to add like a joke like, you're hydrophobic. Because when a matter is hydrophobic, it does not merge with water. So phobic is of course by phobia, which means fear. So I was going to add the joke like, you're hydrophobic. So if you touch water, yeah, then you lose in this part. Because of course you don't want to touch the water. You don't want to go the same way Desert Gappie goes. But yeah, I decided not to do the joke. Because I kind of forgot it to add it, but yeah. Also, to get the coin route, you need to be a robot. But where do you... Here it is. This orb is slightly visible. Normally you jump and get over it, but this time not. If you click the orb. You will hit this portal hidden in the sand, and then you can do the normal gameplay. Up to this part, where you normally just drop down on the platform and jump. Also, if you wonder what this is the paws, like the Sphinx is like this. It's holding the subwoofers up. So if you were wondering what it was, that's what it is. And then you take the same route as Desert Gappie, get this to get into the sandcastle. It's not a sandcastle, it's kind of a dune, but then Gappie zooms through the castle, so you want to jump here. And then you want to jump up and drop down there to get that. There's my mouse. Here's my mouse. So as you can see... Oh, we're too far. There is a sign here. I tried to recreate a robot, like the official robot. It's like orb. There are a lot of stuff that hints to the thing. So you need a robot jump to be able to get that skull. That's the third skull for the third coin. So if you're just a cube, you will not be able to reach that there. So it's really clever built. And also palm trees, let's go. Here it is, the pre-boss fight screen. Boss fight, Desert Gappie, Scarf and Skite. Made by Gappie, who else? But yeah, just some cool art of this Desert Gappie. It's like his weapons are the Skite and a little bit of magic. Like purple. I don't know why I chose purple, but purple magic just seems really cool. Like, yeah, if you get the color circle of John Ayton or something, like the which colors match the best, and I guess purple and yellow match, I guess. Like, people are wondering why purple? Why a purple boss fight? What's the point with purple? I like a purple boss fight. It's really cool. It's also a reference to a drawing of a friend who made an OC character, which also had some kind of purple magic. So I really like the idea. So it's purple. So it is kind of like here at this part, you can see that this is kind of a portal. Yeah, boss fight. Here's the some kind of portal. So you go into another dimension. Just for the boss fight. It's Desert Gappie. He tricks you and gets you into a portal. That's kind of the lore, because you're just scouring through the desert. You find a sliced up cactus, and then Desert Gappie appears. You follow him. He thinks you're a threat, and then it's kind of Desert Gappie runs away, and then he decides to attack in a really cool boss fight. Of course, in his own dimension, like purple. In the purple dimension, you can use the purple stuff. Purple all the way, man. All the way. Also here, a grin. I decided to make it first with a grin like this, so it's like like an ominous Gappie. But I added a scarf on top of it first, so now it looks like he's just angry. But here it looks like he's grinning. He knows he can do it. He knows he gets the player. But yeah, tricky boss fight. Okay, so those orbs are clickables. You have to click them because there's a laser. Look, this laser. This laser will not go away until you click this orb. Yeah, I did not add the orbs for nothing. Mini ship is really flexible with movement. You can really cheese all yeah. If I remove all the orbs and all the lasers, you can easily do it with miniship only. You don't need the orbs. That's the funny thing. Because miniship can go really quickly up and really quickly down. So I decided to make it like you have to click it. Also some really cool spirals, which are not correct, but spirals are spirals. Cool stuff. And also this is now brown, but I changed the colors to purple. For people who were wondering, like, why are the colors so weird? Yeah. Also here you can see Gappie attacks with a laser. There it is. It just goes with the laser, whoosh, just like the boss in Ultraviolence by Xander game. You can also see that the kite is going up there. Follow the kite here. Follow the kite. If you would go here, you would never make it. I don't know how I did it. I let the sky spin and move. Also did some spikes in the sky. But if you go above this, you will always be gotten by the spike. The spike moves like, the sky moves like in such a way that he always catches you. But then the sky goes above, so on top of the screen. And then like, because of the magic, he grows Mega Skite, and a Mega Skite that rushes down. Then, as you can see later there. Also the ground and ceiling are coming up and down. So here's the laser. So you need to be under the laser and then go up there. So that this is the big Skite. So because the big Skite first slams down like this, and you're here, so you have to go down in order to like not hit the Skite. But then the Skite stops and goes down. So the stick of the Skite, it's like this. So you have to go up to not hit the stick of the Skite. It's really, I really thought a lot about this, and it's really cool, really cool. And just some two big circles coming up and down. Like you have the orbs. Also this green portal is gone. I moved it to there. And here's some movement indicators where you have to go. It's really cool. This is a really quick part. It's the wave part. Also there are 3 skulls there. The only thing the skulls do is make Desert Gappie red. If you don't hit the skulls, the 3 black skulls with pink eyes, it's not a problem. Like, yeah, it's only for decoration. So here's a little bit of a spam. And then the mini wave part is really tricky. Like, no, it's not tricky actually. It's really easy. you have a lot of space on the platforms. You can just drop down, go up, down, down, up, down. It's really easy. The problem is that it goes fast, so you have to react really quickly. Also, if you didn't see, here on the background are like those pyramids. Like those pyramids here. I made it with the translucent blocks on the background. And they're moving like to the left and the right. Really cool stuff. So let's check out the full boss fight. And of course, keep in mind that I updated the level, so a lot of visual changes and gameplay changes are there. Just a small update. Let's go. Bum, bum, bum. And there it is, the end screen. Colors are a little bit off, but I like this shade of blue, so I use this as thing. So, Gappie Macabre, made by Gappie, dedicated to Sir Punch, because he made a desert level. District, made desert levels too. Energy, like Desert Bounce, if you know it. Energy also made desert levels. And Circle Music is the creator of the music. Here are the coins. Normally, if you don't collect any of the coins, it's just 3 empty skulls here. But yeah, this time not. And this is the first time I create like real high effort end screen art. Like with the sky here. And everyone who supported me. Yay! It's really cool stuff, really cool stuff. Used like 3 times the text. Like one white at the foreground, black at the middle ground, and yellowish orange at the background. And there it is. Level and coins verified. So that was in the verified version. So this is of course the YouTube version, and I recorded it when I was verifying it, but like I asked someone to record it for me, Gappie Macabre. So when I was recording, there was some lag, and right before the boss fight, my mom asked something to me, so I had to pause it. So that's why there is a little bit of weird effect in the thing. But like, if you want to feed the video, if you want to watch the video I just watched, then it's on my YouTube. It's like the official Gappie Macabre level. The problem with Gappie Macabre was that I also made a teaser. And the fun fact about the teaser is that I expected to have like 1 week of work with Gappie Macabre, but it turned out I didn't need that. I already had it done. It was good. So there was a teaser planned for a date, and I was like, oh no, now I gotta wait before the teaser. So that's why Gappie Macabre just got uploaded immediately after the teaser. And like, I've got a lot of support and feedback from Gappie Macabre. It's of course my first 10-star medium level difficulty. It's like, I don't have built much levels before, like Busted Out 1, Busted Out 2, Intermission. And yeah, I make layouts all the time, so it's not like I build a lot of official levels. I am busy with new levels and stuff, so that's good. New stuff is coming. But like, yeah, I also don't have a style, so I just try some things. So just add random stuff to the level. I just did a little bit, and if I like it, I keep it like it. But if I don't like it, then I just delete it. It's just, yeah, here's some trying to make a level. So let's see, did I cover everything about the Gappie Macabre? We got the first part with the cactus, second part, the temple part, also with the big objects falling down and coming up. We got the dual part, because I like duals. Sandstorm part, really cool with the ground also here. The platforms are also falling. Oops, layer error. Then the cave part. Cave, nice cave. And then the bouncy part, let's go. really like this part because of the moving sphinx and everything. Then the boss fight, and yeah. So it's really 50% of the level is just desert stuff, and then the other 50% is like disco desert and boss fight. I will make more boss fight levels in the future because, like, yeah, I like boss fight. I like creating boss fights. I'm getting better at it. So yeah, that was Le Gappie Macabre. Don't know if it's Gappie or Gappie. Like, if it's Dutch, if you talk Dutch, Netherlands, then it's of course Gappie. But, like, yeah, the whole community calls me Easy Gappie, so I guess it is Gappie. Nice. I spent a lot of time, like half an hour. Like, I spent in total of this level more like almost 2 months. More than 120 hours in total time to create this level. It's a really big project. Spent a really big amount of time on it. So yeah, really nice stuff, really cool stuff. So that was the director's commentary of Le Gappie Macabre. Really hope you liked this video. I had planned this official to do it for Busted Out 2 too. To also do it for Busted Out 2, but yeah, I guess no. The Gappie Macabre is a project where I put a lot more effort in than Busted Out 2. So yeah, next project is gonna be with the song Illusion of Space. It's really cool. It's a speedy level. Also 10 stars, maybe easy, maybe medium. It has some speed, but I'm still looking like what kind of decoration I should add to it. So yeah, I really hope you liked the director's commentary video. This is actually the first time I did it. Don't know if it's actually called director's commentary, but I just like to call it like that. Like, yeah, it's just I'm the director and I comment on the level. I comment on the video, what I think about it, how I did it and everything. Of course I missed a lot of stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess next week I will be progressing more with the movie, because the movie is kind of forgotten because of the Le Gappie Macabre stuff. Scene 1 is done, so I want to get busy with scene 2. And then from then I will post new animations, because we have had not an animation for like a few weeks, so I guess the people who subscribe for the animation will also be a little bit like, hey, when are we getting the animations? So animations are coming next week. Just a lot of effort in the level this time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to Gappie, join the Discord, and I hope you have a really nice day. See ya!